Hey everyone, welcome back to How to Life. If this is your first time stopping by, hi, my name is Aminata and I post every Friday videos on how to develop your leadership skills and build up your self-awareness so you can take complete leadership of your life and create a life that you want. So today's topic is going to be on conversations. It's going to be on communication skills, specifically on how to have better and more engaging conversations. So I know we've all heard the generic active listening guidelines, such as nod from time to time when somebody's talking to you or make eye contact. All these active listening skills that we learn in school and everything. I don't want to talk about that today. Today I want to really focus on how you can have better conversations that you'll walk away from feeling inspired and engaged. So tip number 1, approach conversations humbly and remember that as long as there is mutual respect, it is okay and usually quite rewarding to exchange with people who may have different opinions and ideas than us. So piggybacking off my last point, tip number 2 is to approach conversations as if you're an outsider or a stranger and you're looking for information, and to avoid using strong or loaded words or language. So for example, let's say your friend was recently involved in an incident and you want to find out how they feel about it. Avoid using questions such as, were you embarrassed or were you triggered? Those words are so strong. Triggered is such a strong word that what you're doing is essentially you're guiding the person towards an answer. Even though you're doing it probably subconsciously, you don't know that you're doing it. That's what's happening. They're going to respond to that word first before giving you their experience or their answer. So if you're looking to get an organic answer for somebody, it's better to use open-ended questions such as, how did you feel? That leaves room for the person to tell you how they feel instead of feeling prompted. I watched a TED Talk on conversation skills. The video is linked in my leadership development program. So make sure you check that out if you're interested. This one point really stuck with me because the best way to get to the bottom of a situation, or even just to create a safe space between you and somebody else, is to ask rather than to assume. It's better to give people the space to tell their own story or their own experience. And in doing so, you're not expressing any expectations and you're also giving them the freedom to be genuine in their answer. So my third tip for you today is, please don't hug the mic. Give people space to talk and to respond to you. No one wants to feel like they're being talked at instead of being talked to. And I'm sure you've felt that feeling before. It's really not a nice feeling. You end up feeling trapped in a conversation, and that's not what we want. That's the opposite of an engaging and an effective conversation. If you just want to talk about your point of view on things, your perspective, just write a blog. I love hearing about people's experiences and I love sharing my own experiences, but what I love the most is being able to exchange those experiences. So when you're having a conversation with someone, whether that someone is your friend, your child, parents, or just a stranger, just always try and be mindful and make sure that there is an even amount of exchange going on. So the 3 tips I had for you today were, number 1, approach conversations as if you have something to learn. Number 2, approach conversations as if you were a stranger or an outsider, especially if you're trying to find out information, and also avoid using strong or loaded language. And number 3, give people the space to talk and listen to you. Make sure that there's always an even amount of exchange going on. Of course, again, if you'd like more tips or more wholesome approach to developing your leadership skills and developing your self-awareness as well, please make sure you check out the contact information and contact me to get you signed up to the program. The program is free and it's accessible on Google Classroom. All right, so that brings us to the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching and see you next Friday.